What up, peeps? Welcome to today's vlog. I'm here at the game store by myself today. Like I mentioned last night, Abby went down to surprise her sister, and they're going to the coast today. So it's just me here for now. Abby will be back tomorrow. It's 11:45, so we've been up for about 45 minutes so far. We got one trade-in, made a few sales. So first trade-in here, we have Dragon Ball Z Ultimate Tenkaichi, Borderlands Game of the Year Edition, Dark Sector, Tomb Raider Legend, Borderlands 2 Game of the Year. Whoa, disc's falling out. Star Wars Force Unleashed, Digimon All-Star Rumble. That was the best one out of the lot. Gears of War 3, Naruto Storm 3, and then Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate for 3DS. So that's the only trade so far. And I was going to edit yesterday's vlog last night, and I didn't. So I gotta do that now and get that uploaded to you guys. So since it hasn't uploaded yet, I haven't been able to look at any comments or anything. Sorry, these games are a little bit dusty, making me gasp for air. But I will be looking through the comments and everything as soon as it goes up, of course, and I'll be replying to everything. So yeah. So we just hit 12,000 subscribers not too long ago, and we're already at 12,253 as of right now. And that is obviously thanks to you guys. So I just want to say thank you very much for the support. It means a lot. And it's really cool that, like, we were approaching 12,000 and we were at like 11,700, 11,800, 11,900. And it was taking like a week or two to go like 100 subscribers, which is great. And then all of a sudden we hit 12,000, and like a week later we're another 250 above that, which is crazy. So thank you guys so much. Like I said, it means a lot, and it's really cool to see the growth kind of like increase a little bit. Obviously I don't think it's gonna stay like that. I think the video that I put up where I was talking about that customer like trying to steal my business in the store, that video did really, really well, which kind of sucks. I mean, I don't like when the negative videos get the most views, but that's kind of how it seems to be. But that video did help the channel grow quite a bit. That video got, at least for my channel, a lot of views. Typically, we're getting 2,000 to 3,000 views per vlog average, and that one is a little bit over 6,000. So it's a little bit more than double the average like views for a vlog. I'm looking at the stuff right now. But yeah, just, you know, just like I said, just in the past, I don't know, in the past month, we've gone up 440-ish subscribers, but like almost half of that is just from the past week. So that's really, really cool. I'm looking at the vlogs right now. So yeah, that video has almost 7,000 views now, which is crazy. And some of the ones that I've uploaded since then have done pretty well. The video game road trip thing has almost 4,000. Finish the Wii U set has 4,300. So there are, I mean, I guess the average is increasing, which is really awesome to see as well. But I just want to say thank you guys for that. Obviously, we wouldn't be here without you guys. We'd probably still have the store, but obviously you guys drive the channel. If there weren't people watching, I wouldn't make the videos. So thank you guys so much for all your support. Holy crap, guys. We just got a super awesome trade in here. Let's go through. We're going to save the boxed NES games. Go through the N64 stuff first. So we have Pokemon Stadium, Mario Kart 64, Mario Party, 1080 Snowboarding, Quest 64, Destruction Derby, Turok 2, Hey You Pikachu, Banjo-Tooie, Micro Machines 64, Tony Hawk 2, and Donkey Kong 64. And then we also have Star Wars Episode 1 Racer, Star Fox, Super Mario 64, Diddy Kong Racing, Superman, Mortal Kombat Sub-Zero, Banjo-Kazooie, Chopper Attack, Rugrats Scavenger Hunt, NASCAR 2000. So, some pretty good titles in there. Nothing crazy, but overall good stuff. And then we get to the NES games. The guy that brought this in said that he got these from his grandparents, I believe. They used to belong to his mom, and he said that she never really played much. So these are all complete in box. Only one of them is missing the styrofoam, So all the other ones have it. All the other ones have the cartridge, the manual, the other paperwork, and I would say probably half of them even have the baggies. So we have Faxanadu, The Magic of Scheherazade, Wizardry. So this is the one that doesn't have the styrofoam. Dr. Mario, Wheel of Fortune, Twin Cobra, and as you can see, some of these have the plastic on and they're just cut open at the top there. NES Play Action Football, Monopoly, 1943, Top Gun Second Missions, Hollywood Squares, and Tetris. So this is some really, really awesome stuff. I believe that I have most of these games in my collection already, but these will probably be condition upgrades for me, so I'll compare them to mine and bring my previous copies in. I think a couple of these I don't have. I don't think I have Twin Cobra or Magic of Scheherazade, and maybe Hollywood Squares, but I think I have the majority of the other ones, so we'll see, but that is some really, really awesome stuff. So I just got 3 packages in the mail here, so I figured I would unbox them. It's really, really slow today. I'm going to do my best to not show the people's addresses who sent it. If I do, I will obviously edit those out. I know what 2 of these are, I believe. There's 3 packages total. One of them I don't recognize like who it's coming from or what it is. Like I don't remember buying anything else and having it shipped to the store. But all right, so first, this is something that is really cool. Somebody was kind of, I guess somebody was like was going to donate something, and then Abby ended up shipping them something, and I think it was like for a partial trade or something. I'm not really sure on the details, but we have 2 records here that are both going into mine and Abby's personal collection. First we have, this is so cool, Die Antwoord Tension, which is super cool. And Abby and I both like Die Antwoord, but I think this is more for Abby. The one that I'm super excited about, though, is the Faceless Planetary Duality on vinyl. That is so cool. It's my second favorite Faceless album. It's got the little insert with all the lyrics, and then the actual record itself is like clear blue. That is so awesome. Man, that is really, really cool. So this came from Christopher. So Chris, thank you so much, man. This is really, really awesome. And if you guys have been watching for a little bit, Abby and I have been getting a little bit more into collecting vinyl and stuff. I would say Abby a little bit more than myself. But we had the really awesome trade-in with some metal and stuff in there a couple weeks ago, which I ended up keeping some of. And so we're kind of starting a little vinyl collection. We don't have any way to play them yet. We have a turntable, but we don't have speakers or anything. It's not hooked up. But still very, very cool. I want to see if this vinyl is colored or anything. It looks like it's just a standard black. But still very, very awesome. So thank you so much to Chris once again. Very, very cool stuff. So that was the first package. These next 2 are actually from the same person. And if this is what I think it is, which it might not be now, but if it is what I think it is, then they must have included something extra here. Maybe this is not what I'm thinking it is. It's a long box here. Oh, no. Okay, I know what this is. This is what I was expecting. However, I was thinking, so customer walked in, so sorry about that. So, as I was saying, I know what this is, but I thought, for whatever reason, I thought that I'd ordered it off of eBay. But actually, this came from someone who contacted us on either Facebook or Instagram, and I believe that they watch the channel. So thank you very much for contacting me. This thing is super cool, and I was very excited when he sent me pictures. If I can get this plastic off of here. There we go. So they did send a second box, which is unexpected. So it looks like they threw some stuff in, and I don't know what's in the other box, but this is what we agreed upon. So this is what I purchased. It is a big double-sided vinyl banner. Same thing on both sides. But check this out. Check it out. It's so cool. Ugh, it's so tall. Let's see if I can get it in the shot here. I'm standing on an office chair that's on wheels, so it's a little dangerous, but this thing is 6 feet tall, double-sided, super cool. It's got a couple holes in here, but I think that is deliberate. So it probably, there's 2 of them, they're both cut half circles. It must have gone, this is from Burger King, it must have gone over something in their window. But I think this was to promote like one of the times where Burger King's kids meals had the Pokemon toys or Pokemon cards. So that thing is super awesome. So I'm gonna get this rolled back up, nowhere to put it just yet, and then we'll take a look at what's in the other box. All right, so let's open up that last box here and figure out what is inside. It's kind of heavy. Okay, just wanna make sure if I open it down here, you guys won't see their address and everything. I'm not worried about our address, obviously, because it's the store's address. It's public information, but I don't want to be giving away anyone else's address. So this is a large flat rate box, and usually Abby does most of the communicating with anyone through Facebook or Instagram. She's typically the one who's replying to messages. She's the one who's replying to comments. I post the photos, but that's about all I do when it comes to the social media stuff. So, every now and then she'll be like, hey, there's a message for you on the Double Jump Facebook, and I'll go answer it. But typically she's the one taking care of stuff, so I don't know exactly like what the deal is with this stuff. I don't think that this is something that we had like purchased. I think this is just stuff that they threw in. Man, there's a lot of stuff in here. So I'll get the bubble wrap out first. I don't see any sort of note or anything, but I just have to assume that this is just stuff that they're donating to the store, I suppose. Like I said, I don't think we had agreed to anything. So first up, we have a big bag of case artworks and manuals and stuff. It looks like there's a steel book for Gears of War 2, then some Wii, Xbox One, Xbox 360, a couple Switch manuals and stuff. I see like case art for Let's Go Eevee, so that's super cool. We can always use stuff like that. We have a few Wii remote holder things. There's a case and manual for Mario Kart 7. We have Tecmo Super Bowl for the Genesis, cartridge only. There's 10-Yard Fight. And then Tough Man Contest and NBA Action 94 for Genesis. There's a PlayStation component cable. Here's a little nunchuck cover thing. This is a Pelican brand PlayStation 2 DVD remote. I don't know if there's a receiver in here for it. And I have no idea what this is. It's a Nyko brand PlayStation something. There's a nunchuck, GameStop branded PS1 memory card, an NES, well, 2 NES controllers, a rechargeable battery pack for a 360 controller, looks like a Nintendo AV cable, and a PlayStation 1. And a third-party Nintendo one. I'm gonna answer this phone call. Alright, we have another memory card. A couple Xbox breakaway cables. Another breakaway cable. And then this is like the Xbox Advanced AV Pack little adapter here. And then another third-party Nintendo AV cable and S-Video. Then we have some more games here. Midway's Greatest Arcade Hits Volume 1, Street Racer, Activision Classics, Cardinal Sin, and Centipede for PlayStation 1. And then we have Pro Evolution Soccer 2008 for PSP, and Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. And then we have Persona 4 Ultimax Ultra Suplex Hollow. This is a Japanese import. It's got some cards in there too, so I'm assuming that's fully complete. That one's for PS3. And then, what is up with these? We have 3 sealed copies of Pure Farming 2018 for the PS4. That's kind of funny. And then we have Namco Museum for PS2. And then Pocket Bike Racer and Big Bumpin' for the Xbox. So, yeah, there's no note or anything. We definitely did not agree to any sort of deal on this stuff, so I'm assuming that this is just stuff that they're throwing in. They're just trying to get rid of. They're donating it to the store, which is super, super cool. And I also assume that because there's nothing like really expensive in here, and if somebody was trying to donate something expensive, like, I always try to turn it into a trade, or I try to at least pay a little bit for it or something, because I feel bad just like taking free stuff. But empty case artworks, empty cases, extra cable, stuff like that necessarily doesn't have too much value, we can always definitely use, so I really, really appreciate it. So thank you so much, not only for the super awesome Pokemon banner, but also for this stuff. And thank you for contacting me about the Pokemon banner too. They weren't sure if it was something that I'd really be interested in, but I'm definitely interested in that kind of stuff. So thank you so much once again. Really, really cool. So I just had to call the cops, guys. So I'm going to tell the story here. It's going to involve a customer, and I'm not going to divulge like any personal information, of course, because I don't want them to feel uncomfortable about the situation or whatever. So I'm going to leave all personal details out. But basically, we have a customer who has been in here a few times. It's a female, and she came in with her husband the first time that she came in. I think she's been in maybe 3 or 4 times. First time she came with her husband. Second time she came with a friend, and I guess I don't think I was here. It was either the second or the third time she came with a friend without her husband. And I believe that I wasn't here, but Abby was here working. And she said that the husband showed up and was like freaking out on her. And I guess that they're like in the process of getting a divorce, which that sucks. So the husband, I guess, was like almost like stalking her, and somehow he found out that she was here, so he came here. And remember, like I said, they had come here together the first time, so he knew where the store was and everything. And I don't remember exactly what happened last time. Like I said, I wasn't here. Abby was just relaying the story to me. But I guess that he like came inside, and there was like a little bit of yelling, and then they took it outside. And I guess that was it. And then she just came back today, and she had another friend with her. And the friend that she had today was a male. And she got a phone call, and I don't know if it was the ex-husband or who it was, but I heard her say, "I'm at the game store." And I can only assume that's how he knew that she was here. I assume that she was talking to him, but I mean, it could have been someone else. I don't know. But I heard her say that I'm at the game store, and she seemed a little annoyed on the phone. So that also makes me think that she's probably talking to him. She was being very short with whoever she was talking to. So then the male friend that she was with didn't really look around the store too much. He kind of stayed near the door. And then he said to her, she was up here at the glass case, and he was over there, and he called out to her and said, "He's here." And Then he went outside, and I was like, oh God, what's going on? And I heard him start yelling, like, get the F out of here, you know, blah, blah, blah. And the guy was, like, walking, like, towards the store, and the other guy was right outside. So she, like, went up to the door and was looking out, and I was like, is everything okay? Do you need me to call the police? And she's like, yes, please call the police. And so I did. They were, like, asking all sorts of questions. And as I'm on the phone with the police, the one guy, the husband, pushes the other guy. And I can see it through the front door. They're out by my car. And I heard him, like, don't effing push me, blah, blah, blah. They didn't punch each other or anything. But they, you know, there was a little physical, you know, altercation. And then the friend was, like, physically blocking the front door, and the husband is, like, trying to open the door, like, and he finally opened it and, like, weaseled his way in, like, slithered through the little opening, and then nothing really happened, as far as I know. I was still on the phone, so I was trying to listen to the operator, but I think he said something to his ex-wife, I guess it is. I didn't really hear what it was. They weren't yelling. And then I think he realized that, like, I was on the phone with the cops, or she told him, like, he's calling the cops or whatever it is. And he left pretty quickly. And then the cops came. The lady and her friend waited outside for the cops to get here. They talked to him. And then before they left, the friend who was, like, blocking the door came inside and was like, hey, man, I'm really sorry. I just wanted to apologize if we caused any sort of inconvenience. I was like, oh, no, not at all. You're fine, you know. So just wanted to tell that little story. I thought it's kind of crazy. It's the first time I've had to call the cops here at the store. Hopefully the last time. So yeah, I thought it was interesting. I just wanted to let you guys know. So a very nice guy just left and traded some stuff in here. Before I show what we got, there were a couple things I had to pass on. There was a Dragon Ball Z Budokai 3 for PS2 that was technically disc only. It was in, like, a generic case. It had a top scratch, so I couldn't take that. And then there was a fat PS2 system that was missing the little tray. Like, our tester one is missing it. That's why it's our tester. We will not sell them like that, so I had to pass on that as well. The PS2 Slim that we got here, I tested it and it works. And this came with one controller and the AV cable, but no power cable. Luckily, we have extras. So we got that. Then we have Final Fantasy VIII, Final Fantasy VIII, and Final Fantasy VIII. The Black Label one here is missing discs 3 and 4, but I'm sure we probably have them, so that's alright. Then we have Metal Gear Solid 4, EverQuest Online Adventures, Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi. This is a generic case. It's like a Hollywood Video one, but it's in there with the manual at least. And then finally, Persona 3 for PS2. This one is the legit case, and it's complete as well. So, pretty cool stuff. The last couple copies of Persona 3 that we had in here were the FES version, the Fez, whatever it is. So it's nice to get the original one once again. And yeah, pretty good trade. Alright guys, it is closing time. Abby is on her way back home. She should be home in about the next half an hour. It's 9:30, so I've stayed a little bit late. We had a customer come in. Richard was here dropping some stuff off. But I figured, I don't know like how much footage I have for the vlogs. I figured I'd go through some of the sales once again. I think you guys enjoy this when I do it sometimes. So today was kind of slow. We only have 3 pages here. This is 67 items total. So we have 4 things of Zots. We have Crash Wrath of Cortex, a yellow Game Boy Color, Dragon Quest VIII, Fatal Fury Wild Ambition for PS1, Fire Emblem Fates Conquest, a bunch of Game Boy Advance manuals, GoldenEye 007, I think that was for PS3, San Andreas, Lego Indiana Jones. I'm kind of skipping like all the really common cheap stuff. Sold an N64 system bundle, both of the Oddworld games on PS1, Pikmin for GameCube, Pokemon Red version manual, SNK Arcade Classics Volume 1 for Wii, a PS2 bundle, Star Fox 64, Super Mario 64, Super Mario World, Super Mario Sunshine, Ninja Turtles 3 for PS2, Twilight Princess for the Wii, a couple dollar toys. We did a couple disc resurfacings today. A Red SP, Vice City for PS2, 10 VHS, Wii Play, Wii Rock Band, some more manuals in there, a not for resale Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga, an Xbox 360 DVD remote, and a Retron 2 system. So, like I said, I skipped all the stuff. I skipped all the cheap stuff. There's like Destiny and Call of Duty Black Ops and a pro wrestling manual. I skipped all that kind of stuff, but pretty good overall. I can't complain. It was Friday, so I was expecting it to be a little bit more busy. But it did allow me some time to get some inventory and stuff done, so I'm going to head home now and wait for Abby. Got one package here to open, guys. Abby had a package to open as well. I'll show you here in a moment what it was.
People are going to laugh at me.
So, it's an N64 game. I don't remember how much I spent on this. Couldn't have been that much, though. It is Mario Kart 64. Pretty nice condition. Legit copy, of course. So, that's for the store. And Abby has some sunburn.
Oh, hi.
Can you tell? I don't know if they can tell.
On this side. It's not on the... yeah.
You can kind of tell. So, what was in your package?
I got these...
Let's see them.
This was a 4 a.m. purchase. These are for, like, your hubcap. Or not your hubcaps. I'm really tired. Your air pressure thing. They're little crayons.
What?
Crowns. And then I got my document information. It doesn't say anything.
Her vehicle stuff.
My vehicle stuff to get my license plate and register it.
Yeah. Did you have fun?
Yeah, I had a lot of fun.
What all did you do?
We went clamming. That was about it.
Abby brought home some clams here. When are we going to cook these up?
Tonight.
And
tonight
how?
or tomorrow. There's a couple of ways to do it. These are all alive, by the way. They live for 3 days like this. And you can steam them, or you can open them, clean them, and then bake them with garlic and cheese. Which is probably how we're going to do it, because then they become like slider clams, and you just eat them.
Yum.
They're going to be really yummy.